It was an early start as I woke up at 6 o'clock. I quickly said goodbye to my dog Kira, and then I left. I had a short drive to the international airport with my taxi driver Fulton, who was also coming with me. We left the car in the car park, settled down to a nice traditional Ulster fry.
A few moments later.
Which, as you can tell, didn't take us long to demolish before getting on the plane. We're flying with EasyJet to London, England. It was a short flight, and when we arrived, we jumped on the train to find our way to our hotel. As you can tell by my face, we were rather tired. We arrived in King's Cross, and it was a short walk to our hotel. We were staying in the Crown Plaza at King's Cross. Very fancy. Well done to Andrew Fulton for booking the hotel. The man likes to live in luxury. Room 218's where the party's at. Welcome aboard. This is where the magic happens.
Very false.
So the game today is between the Sidemen, the biggest YouTubers in the UK, and they're playing against the YouTube All-Star team. So all the money today from the game is going to charity, so it's going to a good cause, and there's going to be some big names at the game today. Big names such as iShowSpeed,
Suey!
Mr. Beast.
If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You have 7 days to win $10,000.
Then obviously you've got the Sidemen and KSI as well.
Sidemen.
Fulton, who are you looking forward to seeing at the game today? Carl.
Who?
Mr. Beast's friend. And if Mr. Beast offers you a mystery box, what are you going to do?
What else the many has?
Yeah, boy.
As any self-respecting 31-year-old would do, he made sure he was dressed in his Sidemen merch before heading to the Valley at Charlton Athletics football ground where the charity match was being held. We got our tickets, we got a match day programme, and we headed into the Alan Kerbersley stand where we were sitting. It's a really great ground, Charlton, very intimate, and no matter where you're sitting you have a good view of the pitch. Teams came out, started to warm up, there was a bit of live music, some events for fans, and then the charity match was underway. Sidemen FC versus the YouTube All-Stars.
Okay, let's go.
The game started off like an absolute firecracker. Speed clattering KSI, absolutely smashing him after about 15 seconds. Really set the tempo for the game and got the crowd going, which was great to see. Chunks from the Beta squad opened the scoring with an absolute peach of a goal. He took a touch out of his feet and then just floated one into the top corner. Admittedly, pie facing nets probably could have done a bit better, but nothing will take away from that goal. Absolute screamer to start the scoring and get the crowd going after about 5 minutes. The much beloved Vicstar123 of the Sidemen actually got on the score sheet today. He scored from open play, and if anyone knows Vic and his story, he's not much of a footballer, so it was absolutely class to see him score, get a goal, and even some members of the other team were celebrating. They were so chuffed for him. This goal for Sidemen FC, Toby plays a nice 1-2 with Simon Minter and finishes coolly past Cal the Dragon in net. And with Toby, his brother Manny and Simon Minter, the Sidemen FC up front are starting to take over and get a real foothold in the game and score some absolutely quality goals.
Between the brothers, Manny, Toby and Simon in the middle, who's practically a brother.
Absolutely.
Fantastic stuff, and what a finish. I thought he was going to go bottom post like Vic.
But the best goal, not only of the day, but of charity match history, I think, belongs to young Philly. Comes out from a corner, he takes it down, he beats Calix on the edge of the box and absolutely pings one into the top corner.
Philly, that was sensational.
While there were some great goals, there was also some questioning goalkeeping. As you can see by Cal the Dragon in this clip, he was about a mile off his line and Simon Minter finishes coolly past him.
Reminded me of the goal Maicon scored for Brazil, running down the right side. No one saw it. It's in the back of the net, and he stays the top goal scorer in Sidemen charity match history. That's his 7th in 4 games.
Simon takes the free kick quickly, pings it to Toby. We get to see his pace.
It's got to be Toby. He's onside. Play it to Manny. He's going to score.
Fight!
He's got to score.
He leaves a defender for dead, leaves the keeper for dead, does not choose to pass his brother, but coolly finishes into an open net. Well played, Toby Brown. Unbelievable pass from Simon Minter. On the surface, Castro's goal maybe doesn't look like much, and in this clip you can't see the whole play, but from the keeper they pass it 1-2 touches all the way up the pitch. It was a great team goal, and it was a lovely message as well to see Castro run over, pull up his top and to show his vest with the message that his mum beat cancer. But the highlight of the game had to be when I Show Speed actually scored a goal.
Nice.
Speed had stolen the show the whole game, from clattering KSI to doing backflips on the pitch, doing the warm-up to get the crowd going. He actually scored, but it was offside.
No one should tell him. No one should tell him. Get the camera back on Speed, because he doesn't know he hasn't scored yet. He doesn't know, and I can't wait to see his face when he finds out. Look. He's taking his shirt off.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Absolutely hilarious. He did notice the linesman, and then he had a little bit of a back and forth with the referee. Took his top off and actually whipped Mark Clattenburg on the backside. Absolutely fantastic to see.
What's Speed going to do with this? I think he's going to book the ref here. Clattenburg's running away. It's an absolute pantomime of a game. He whips his bum. I'm telling you, it's just great to see. No way I'd get away with whipping a referee. To be fair, it's not really.
If you're looking for a pass of the game, look no further than this. Toby with an outside of the boot Trivela cross reminds me of a young Ricardo Quaresma pinging it all the way into the box for his brother Manny to head home, which is a tricky finish in itself. Absolutely fantastic goal, and cool to see the brothers combine.
Very good.
The Trivela cross. We've seen him do it time and time again.
88th minute, it's 7-7. If you haven't been able to tell, it's been goals galore. And we think we're going to penalties until Simon Minter, who without so much of a second thought in his head, chips it from about 40 yards over Cal the Dragon, nestles it in the back of the net and wins the game for Sidemen FC. What a fantastic goal, and what a fantastic day out. The players did a lap of the ground to thank the 27,000 fans that were there to support them, and also to thank the 2 million odd people that were watching on YouTube as well. All in all, the charity event was able to raise over £1 million for charities and for those in need, which is fantastic.
That's mental in there. I mean, mental.
What do you got there, mate?
I have just me boxes for the bays.
Eat sides with Fulton. How are they? Delicioso. Let's go. First time trying sides. Ooh,
Well presented box.
It is a well presented box, you're right. What have we got in here? Got our waffle fries. Look delicious. Can of Pepsi, some sauce, and we got the burger.
That is a tasty burger.
The football game was fantastic, the sides were delicious, and the only thing left to do was to take Fulton in a taxi to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London to do the stadium tour.
Hotspur?
No.
What's that?
You never heard of them?
No.
The stadium itself is absolutely fantastic. I've seen a couple of games there a few years ago before COVID, and before that it was the old White Hart Lane, which I'd also been to. And there's always a good atmosphere in North London, always a good atmosphere at Tottenham's ground, whether they're playing or whether they're not. We had a quick look around the shop, we took the tour, and we got to see the trophy cabinets. Yes, we do have trophies, less of it, don't even think about it. We went out and we got to see the pitch. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is actually used for NFL matches as well, so they were preparing the pitch currently for 2 NFL teams coming over to play next weekend. Standing up top wasn't enough, we had to get down, go through the tunnel where the players come out and see the pitch up close and personal for ourselves. Got to go into the dressing rooms, got to look around to see where all the fantastic players sit, like Kane and Son, Richarlison, Kulusevski, able to take a seat and take some pictures in the dressing room as well.
So, Mr. Robinson, tell me about today's game, how your performance was.
Yeah, you know, it was a tough game against a good opposition team, but I was pleased with my performance. Obviously I got the goal. I would have liked to get one more and probably should have had one more, but take what you can get, and obviously individual goals great for me, but collectively as a team it's the 3 points that matter. So good day all in all.
And what do you take from today's game and take it into next week's game?
Yeah, well, we hammered Man City today, so obviously we've got Celtic in the European Cup next week, and hopefully we hammer them as well, because nobody likes them, obviously.
Well, it's been great speaking to you, Mr. Robinson.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Go and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.